What's going on? John from Long Island Punk Band Wrecked. It's Thursday, March 10th. Tomorrow, the 11th, Friday. Happy Friday. Come check us out at Shakers out in Oakdale. You go on early. We go on 7 p.m. Doors open at 6:30. So come check us out. We're going to be playing with a lot of heavier bands, some hardcore bands. My buddy's band, Become One, probably the best hardcore Long Island hardcore band I've heard. Still doing it after 15, 20 years. One of the best. Come check them out. There's a bunch of other bands coming that are going to be playing, so be a great night. So anyway, want to show another one of my guitars. This probably will be the one I'm playing tomorrow. I haven't really decided yet, but we're going to see. So here it is. This is from 2011. This is a Gibson Sg Special 60s Tribute Faded. Now, a little bit about the Gibson Sg. Sg stands for Sg Solid Guitar, so it's not a hollow body, nothing like that. It was originally developed for Les Paul after the Les Paul, style guitar was made, and the sales were kind of declining. Gibson decided to redo the look of the guitar and redesign it. And if you believe what you read, they redesigned it without Les Paul's approval and came up with this. Put his name on it. It's called This was the Les Paul. Apparently he hated it and wanted nothing to do with it. Wanted his name taken off it, so it took a couple of years. I think it was from 61 to 63. So they took his name off it eventually and disassociated himself from it. He didn't like the horns, looking too, I guess, devilish or whatever, and didn't like the guitar. Anyway, so again, it's I'm sure there's more to the story than that, but that's the official story, so that's what we're going to go with. I've wanted a Gibson Sg since as early as I can remember, probably when I was probably about 8 years old or so, when I saw Angus Young with a red Sg, the Sg Standard he used to play. I'm also seeing Tony Iommi with his Sg. And I always thought it looked cool, looked evil, like I said, with the horns, looked like a devil type guitar, I loved it. You didn't see many people in the 80s playing them. The 80s, the 80s shredders and stuff, nobody played Gibson SGs, and they were more for like the rock and roll guys from the 70s and stuff like that. I can't even, I know Glenn Tipton played an SG, but by the time I got into Judas Priest, he was already past that, and he's playing those Hammers. So yeah, the only SGs I knew were Angus Young and Tony Iommi. So over the years, I've never owned an SG. I bought this because it was a great price. Again, this is a 2011. I bought it right out of Musician's Friend, and got it home. Now it's called the Special because it's got these pickups. Check these out. These are single coil pickups called P90s. So it's not a humbucker. I typically play humbucker equipped guitars. That's what I like. All my Gibsons have humbuckers in them. Single coils I typically avoid because they're too thin sounding. But these P90s fucking growl. They bite and they growl, these things, man. They hum though. That's the problem with them. They have this being that it's a single coil, you get a hum out of it. But I mean, as long as you can put up with that, they got great tone. So when I saw this in the catalog, Musician's Friend, and it was cheap. I'm talking maybe $650 at the time. I said I gotta get this. I don't have a guitar with P90s, and I want one, so I got this. Single ply black pickguard. Difference between this and the standard. Like I said, the P90 pickups in lieu of the humbuckers. Single ply pickguard, so you don't have the 3-ply black, white, black, or whatever it is. No binding on the neck, which is kind of sucks, right? But you don't really feel it. The finish is not that gloss clear coat. It's more of a satin finish, which is fine. It's the neck, you don't get hung up on it. The headstock right there, that's the Gibson logo, silk screened. It's not cut out and with an inlay. So yeah, it's just silk screen on there. A lot of the cheap, but that's where they save the money. I love this guitar. Since I bought it, I mean, the neck feels great. It's a 60s neck. Almost, it's a little thicker, a little fatter than my Les Paul, my 92 Les Paul Standard, though. Little bit, not much, a little bit. But it's great. Rosewood Fingerboard, which is probably the last of the Rosewood that Gibson was able to use before they got raided by the feds. So there's that. These came in four different finishes. Came in cherry, came in black, ebony, came in a white, and they came in a natural. They're all gorgeous. I mean, the natural one's really nice. The white one's really cool too. But I like the cherry because that's what what Angus Young played. Again, I still want a SG Standard, so I'm gonna that might be the next guitar I get. Not anytime soon though, unfortunately. But this is great. This guitar. I recently got it set up and I played it at practice the other night and it rips. So I'm gonna bring it tomorrow. I think I'm gonna bring this and I might bring a Les Paul as a backup. But I think I'm gonna be playing this guy. I'm a big fan of switching it up. On the last gig I played with Wrecked, I think I played my Gretsch Duo Jet. The gig before that, I played my Gibson Grace Potter Flying V. The gig before that, I think I played my I played a Les Paul, my Les Paul Traditional Pro 2. And then before that, I played my the White Falcon for our first gig back after COVID. I played. So I like to switch it up. So usually it's whatever guitar that's I'm vibing with that week is the guitar that'll get played at the gig. So this might be it. You know, I'm gonna sound check with it. If it sounds great, I'm not gonna touch it. And then this is a guitar I'll play with. Thin, light, and takes a beating. I first started playing this when I played with the Lynch Pigs. And it was good because the other guitar player played a guitar. He played an SG also, but he played an SG with humbuckers. So the P90s really was a good contrast. I avoided the P90s playing in my own band in a three-piece band because they're a little thin sounding. But at practice the other night, these things ripped. So I think I'm gonna go with them. You know, I don't think the hum's gonna be a problem, and I don't think the tone's gonna be a problem because sounded great. But the only thing I didn't do, I didn't play this through my Mesa Triple Rectifier practice. I played it through my Fender Basement, so there might be a little bit of a difference. So again, I'm going to bring this to the gig tomorrow. I'm going to bring a Les Paul to the gig as a backup, and we'll see where we're at. Also, I bring the White Falcon, but it's going to be a quick set. So I don't want a chance bringing that thing out there, you know, and it's gonna be a little bit of a rowdy type of place. So, and this takes a beating. This is a good working class instrument, again, solid like a tank, and it's got a great tone. Future wise, again, SG Standard will be on the list, but not anytime soon. So yeah, that's the guitar. That's my 2011 Gibson SG Special 60s Tribute Faded. Thank you for watching. Come check us out tomorrow. 7 p.m. is the showtime. Doors open at 6:30. Come check us out. Happy Friday. Thank you.